Good time zone, everybody, and welcome back to Horde of Tales. My name is Marcus, also known as the Individual. I am a pale Caucasian male with dark brown hair, a beard, glasses, and wearing today a gray t-shirt with a beautiful snake print made by Serial themselves. And I am once again, after a little bit of a break, in the great honor of hosting this group of adventurers for our adventure. But I will allow them to introduce themselves. So we're going to go around the table, starting out once again with Serial.
Hi, hello everybody. I'm Serial, pronouns they, them. I am a Caucasian person with short-ish black hair with a white streak on the front. And I'm wearing a mesh t-shirt today because it's really warm where I am. And I'm coping however I can. I have 2 cool packs with me that you cannot see on camera. And I play Rebus, who is a Warforged barbarian. They use any pronouns, usually they, them. And they're made of metal and wood and patched up in different places and have a shattered faceplate.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Serial. Moving on over to
Oh,
Ida.
and they sound like this. I figured I should point that out.
That makes sense. Thank you. Ida.
Hello, my name is Ida. My pronouns are she and her. I'm a Latina woman with tan skin, dark eyes, dark hair. I am wearing a white blouse with very poofy sleeves. I am playing Rayn, pronouns she and her. She's a Triton woman, so she has aqua blue skin, long finned ears, wears a saffron outfit, and has a mop of curly black seaweed hair.
Awesome. Glad to have you back as well. Austin, hello there.
There we go. I was muted. Hello. My name is Austin. Pronouns he, they. Caucasian bearded person with brown hair and a floral shirt with little Mickey Mouses on it. And I play Dythun, a Leonin fighter. Pronouns he, him. Basically, walking, talking Scar from the Lion King, who may or may not have some magic now. It's still up in the air.
It's just athletics.
It's
athletics
like
it's just so good that
so good athletics that like he can heal people with it.
Yeah.
It's what they tell you. Exercise is very healthy for you, and Dythun's exercise is so healthy he heals others with it.
It's physical therapy, but like different.
It's like he lets you do yoga during a fight.
Exactly.
Perfect. Thank you, Austin. And we already heard her briefly, but here she is as well with us. Caro, hello there.
Yeah, hey, I'm Caro, or pronouns she, they. I'm a Caucasian femme with turquoise hair. Today a bit put back because it's too warm for long hair. And I'm wearing a light green blouse with bell sleeves, and I'm going to play Delphine, pronouns she, they as well, who is a tanned half-elf with long, wavy, light bluish hair. A scar over her face, pirate hat on the head, and generally rocking that pirate style. I didn't forget Marcus.
I missed that line for a little bit more than a
Yes.
month. Thank you all for being back here. We are about to go into our 60th session. We're all looking great. How is everybody of you feeling with this prospect? Bless you, with the prospect of charging into a fight with these many-eyed creatures somewhere in a swamp on Eberron.
Why don't they just lie down, all of the enemies? You can just take a nap.
Yeah. Why don't resolve conflict with sleep?
I don't have the sleep weapon.
No,
I don't have the sleep spell.
Is Is there maybe some kind of exercise that Dython could do with them?
Maybe. Exercise does make you tired.
It's true. It's true.
This could be interesting.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm a big fan of beholders and beholder-related monsters, and I'm always a little bit giddy when I get to field them. So
he really does get this, having played with him in other campaigns, and there's another party of personal friends who are traumatized from Marcus's beholder encounters. There is some close trauma whenever another one pops up. It's been years. They still talk about it.
Yeah, you could say they're still really beholden to that, and it's.
Let me clip that and send it to them, and they can hurt you for that. Yes. Okay.
Before I inflict more pain on other people, how about I start smoothing us into this coming session, because you're not just here for terrible puns and traumas of other D&D games. You are here at Horde of Tales, and on Tuesdays, we play the Convergence Manifesto, an adventure series set in the fantastic campaign world of Eberron. We are currently in the chapter of March of Madness, as our heroes are delving into the madness of the plane of Xoriat. If you like what these heroes have to face here, and you want to bring that to your own table, you can find all of the Convergence Manifesto adventures on the DM's Guild. They're even also bundled in a nice bundle where you can save some money to get all of those adventures. I would highly suggest running them. Here in Horde of Tales, you see our overlay has been made by Caro, and our character art that you see is a co-op between Caro and Serial. Our virtual tabletop of choice is Foundry VTT, and in case you see any kind of battle maps, they have probably been made in Dungeon Draft by Mega Sploot. The music you're hearing is Dark Fantasy Studios and Joel Studler, and in case you spot a cat on someone's screen, you can use Cat Vantage. If you spot a cat on someone's screen and you have the channel points, spend the points, name a player, and that player will get an adorable cute kitty cat on their screen. For example, Caro could get this cute little kitty cat that just popped up there on stream right there for her. And as she has it, she can spend it to get advantage on a roll. And when she spends it, the cute little kitty cat says goodbye, goes on a walk, and might come back later. Keep in mind, if you spend channel points, don't forget to tell us who gets the Cat Vantage. Don't give Cat Vantage to someone who already has Cat Vantage. And if you give it to someone who already has it, or if you don't name a player who has it, it goes to me, the Game Master. You can, of course, also give it directly to me. Just saying, there are options. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's roll that intro and get ready for today's session. See you after the intro.
Pain and suffering.
Beholder,
Come on.
and
Pain and suffering. Pain and suffering.
we are back with pain, suffering, and even worth a recap.
Oh.
Last, when we left our adventurers, they had befriended a druid known as Vola of the Gatekeepers after saving her from a group of aberrations at a strange magical seal in the Kubara swamps. Vola had informed the party that someone had been meddling with this magical seal that connected those runes to ruins on the other side of the continent. Our party was very much aware who had been meddling with that seal. None other than Aurea Erkorin on her quest of gathering planar objects to fulfill some desire for revenge. After a bit of conversation with the druid Vola, the party decided to team up with her and, with her aid, use the strange gateway that connects these two places to travel to the Shadow Marches and see what Aurea is up to. They journeyed through what was some kind of interplanar tunnel. Rebus had an encounter with a vision of Aurea, and Rayn met some strange fellows at a dinner table with tentacles in their face. Eventually, however, the party came through safely on the other side. But danger was not far away. After a brief trek through the Shadow Marches, they came upon the site, the fortress, this place of safekeeping where Vola says some strange entity from Xoriat is bound. However, this place, as safe as it once was, does no longer seem safe. Once smoke was blown away through the gusts of wind from both Rayn and Delphine, a gruesome sight revealed itself. Ruins covered in glowing tentacles and many-eyed aberrations greeting the adventurers. It is with this view of our adventurers, mostly on a rope and wood bridge, looking across terrain covered in dark, wrought, strange glowing tentacles, a large, fleshy, floating eyeball with stalks with more eyes on it, looking at you and just speaking.
Welcome, trespassers. I am the Majordomo. I bid you welcome to her estate.
Oh my god, he's so dramatic.
And that's where we are picking up for today. And I would like all of you to please roll for initiative.
Well, wait, we're not even going to talk about it? I'm sure we can find an amicable solution.
You really want to talk
I
about that
can
kind
use
of
your
thing?
turn to talk if you want. What is Thaithu's initiative? Oh yeah, it's good.
God.
Oh, I forgot I have advantage. It's been so long.
You do.
Didn't matter. That
I
was a
also
terrible
have.
roll.
I'm going to use the new dice that I got at Dokomi. Some really nice cosplayers
Oh.
gave me. Critical Role cosplayers gave me some
Cute.
cool new D20s. So
Let's go. All right.
let's see how they roll.
Dythun, what
Natural
did you
and
get for
18
initiative?
on. Nice.
21 for Dythun.
21 for Dythun. All right. Serial, what did the new dice get you?
They gave me a natural 18 and 13. I'm going with the 18 for a total of 25.
There we're getting off with some really good initiatives there. Rayn, what did you roll?
I got a 9.
A 9. There must always be balance. And last but not least, Delphine, what did the dice give you?
I'm gonna chill with Ada in the low numbers. I got a 10 in total.
10 in total. All right. Which, for the audience, to give you a bit of a picture, we do have Rebus at the top of the initiative, Dythun following it up. There is in our initiative order just this mysterious label that is just called Lair in all caps, followed by Vola the Druid. Then we have the Beholder and some spectators going, and rounding out the initiative order is Delphine and Rayn. So, with the start of the initiative on our first round, Rebus, what would you like to do? Dythun, you're on deck.
Well, just checking through my things, making sure I'm not forgetting anything, but I had, the foresight to take notes of, like, the combos that I can do, so...
Oh well, seems like we will not find a common understanding. So, I would like to rage.
Let's go.
And let's see. I see somebody else taking measurements. I'm going to do the same. That is like 60 feet from me, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
my speed is 40, plus half of that is total of 60. I will use my ability called Pounds, which is that when I rage, I can take 1/2 of my speed as part of that bonus action.
All right.
So, so yeah, I will move up to there.
Mm-hmm. All the way up there,
60 feet
charging across that bridge.
as best I can. And I will choose my tail form as I go. So go from a running sprint into a more quadrupedal kind of pounce, and then take the glaive out of my back, spin it around, breaking into the two swords, and taking 2 attacks to start with.
Right, because
Yeah.
your glaive does have reach, so you can still get there.
Exactly.
All right,
Wait,
swing those attacks.
Let me see. My longsword is stone, so I will not break my blade in my glaive
Correct.
in half. I will keep it as a glaive because I do need the reach.
Good point.
That is a good point. But that is fine. It just means that if I hit harder. So let's do that. That's 19 to hit on the first attack.
That hits. It's
Excellent.
a big ball of eye. It's
For-
easy to hit.
For maximum damage, total of 16 slashing damage. And yeah, and I'll do my second attack as well. Just turn the glaive around and hit with the other end of it that now has a sword in it.
Let's go.
That's really bad. That's a 10 to hit, so I doubt it.
No, that does not hit.
Right. That is my action, attacks, and my movement and my bonus action. So
Ticked all the
that's
boxes.
all I got. Just
All right.
brace for whatever is coming.
That brings us to Dythun.
Wonderful. Dythun's gonna run up to the front of the bridge over here.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to. How do I put a marker on the map again? Is it double click? Is it right click?
You can hold your mouse button if you want to ping something.
There it is. I'm going to firebolt that spectator over there.
Yeah, it's just this floating eyeball with teeth under it, like.
It's okay. You won't be laughing for long. That's good. I forgot my bonus to that. It's +6. That's 19.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Perfect. 12 damage.
12.
I rolled
damage.
the dice with the attack roll.
Nice. 12 damage to that thing.
And I don't. Can I use this as a bonus action? I can. I'm gonna go ahead and do a second wind as my bonus action.
To get yourself some hit points back.
Mm-hmm.
Because
We
you
haven't
still
really
had a
time
little
to
bit of an
rest.
ouchie.
That's 12, so that's great. Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Perfect. And that's my turn.
All right. That brings us to the ominous label of Lair on the initiative list.
That means
And
everyone can go have a snack.
the Dythun, you have been moving over the bridge, and as you threw your firebolt at that floating little eyeball up there, you do see in front of you, right in front of your feet, the ground opens up, and there's just this fleshy eye looking straight at you. Ida, can you roll me a d10, please?
Oh, okay. 7.
7. There is a translucent beam with sparkles on it firing at you, Daithun. Can you give me a
Athletics check.
almost a wisdom saving throw?
Okay. I'll give you a real good one. That's 12.
You
It's better
Find
than
that
average.
dust
So I get
coming
something.
over-
Are you in 10 feet of me?
No.
no.
You're
Wait.
bold, not mine.
Wait,
I don't get
what is
anything for
happening?
wisdom.
What are you?
Oh,
didn't-
Dyson is
Right.
being fired at by the Lair action,
Okay.
and you feel this beam with glitter over it. It's almost like the glitter falls into your eyes like sleeping sand, and you fall unconscious.
Oh, okay. You know, I forgot I can use luck on things like this, but it's fine. I'll take it.
Okay. You fall unconscious to the ground, just fall down there, and
Austin, I meant
That-
the enemy should take a nap to resolve conflicts, not the party members.
Well, you didn't specify, so
I did not.
it's true,
This is
it's
on
true.
me.
Yeah.
you said, why don't they sleep? You didn't say who. So
Fair.
so that brings us to Vola's turn, who is quickly going to move forward and is hopefully gonna make someone's life easier.
Kara, were you still concentrating on Gust of Wind?
Yes, I think, yeah.
That's your blue stripes then.
Yes.
It's
that's
only
mine.
it's only extra movement if someone moves closer to you within the line. But if anyone starting their turn has to make a concentration check or get pushed 15 feet away from you forward. That's it. There's no prone or anything that I see.
Right. Wait. I'm going to very expertly draw something.
Woo.
Do. This should be fine. Let's put it like this. Yeah. Vola charges up forward, raises her hand, and suddenly the area around the beholder in the middle is covered in this purple light that outlines all objects, almost like a highlighter. And the beholder needs to wait. Actually, I'm going to move that a little bit further over here so it doesn't cover Rebus. The beholder actually quickly has to make a
Thank you.
dexterity saving throw, which they do succeed, unfortunately. And you see that for a brief moment, the beholder was also highlighted by this purplish color, but shakes off the color, while all the other objects around it still glow with this purple color. And Vola is just like, crap. And then realizes that Daithun lies on the ground next to her unconscious, just like, it's not making things better. And that ends her turn, bringing us to the beholder. Now, I get to roll some dice. Or actually, the thing is about the beholder I raise is there's multiple. And I had like Ida roll one for the Lair action a moment ago. Caro, could you roll me a d10, please?
A D10, yeah, of
Oh, this
course.
will be
I
fun.
have several of them. That's 2.
That is a 2. Rebus, can you
Yeah?
give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sure
Also, I'm
thing.
role playing. I'm not being lazy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Method.
Method.
I'm not ignoring you, Marcus. I'm checking all of the like extra things that I have right now. Okay. Constitution, yeah?
Yes.
19.
Ooh. A almost pitch black beam comes over you, and for a moment you feel all your gears grow stiff as if it's trying to paralyze you, but your rage shakes it off. You will not be stopped by this. Austin, could you roll me a d10?
Sure. It's a 10. Or 0, however it's written out.
Oh, that's a 10. That's a 10.
10's a good one, right?
10 is great.
That's where it heals you.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll a dexterity saving throw for Vola.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Sorry,
hey.
Vola.
Oh, jeez.
Rip in peace.
I need d10s.
TNPCK.
Oh god.
4.
What did she roll?
5. She rolled
Not
Not good.
Yeah, she rolled not good. Yes.
No, I am asking for technical reasons.
She rolled a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, but how high was it?
It was 15. Okay, that's the first half of dice.
I don't know. It's not. It's an NPC. I'm not gonna. It's fine. I'm sorry, Vola.
You know, this NPC might be able to help us.
26,
Well, yeah, but I'd rather use this ability on one of you guys. You know.
Oh,
44, 42, 44.
That's a big number.
53, 60.
Oof.
60 points of healing.
Wow.
The
60
Negative
levels gained.
a glowing red beam fires from under the other ice dogs right into Vola, and she takes 60 points of necrotic damage from that beam as she just drops to one knee, heavily wounded from this.
Yeah.
Ida,
It's not
could
done.
you roll me the final beam for the beholder?
Another 7.
Another 7.
Wait,
Keeping
yeah,
it
7.
consistently. Let me quickly measure something. No, this is not what I want to measure. Come here, you.
No. No.
I think it kind of has to hit Dyphun at this point.
Yeah, but Dythun is already sleeping.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Oh, that's
Rebus, can
The robot gets
you-
this one.
Yeah, can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Do robots sleep?
Yes.
Do robots dream of electric sheep?
Probably.
Oh, we will see, I guess.
but Rebus met the Fey sheep, the sub sheep.
That's true.
Also, is this a magical sleep ray?
Are you asking if it's something that puts you to sleep?
Yeah.
It quite literally is called a sleep ray. So,
Rebus is immune to being put to sleep because they are a robot that doesn't do that.
perfect. So that beam fires into you,
Great.
but you don't even feel something was fired. But you do notice just like this glittery sand dust between your gears now, but that's it. The beholder is kind of disappointed by itself that it didn't know this, though the beholder would never admit this, and is just going
Oh, it's
Pitiful thing.
and then
disappointed.
holds its ground, giving us to one of the spectators up there. The one that was actually firebolted at. It did not enjoy that. It is going to keep its ground there, and these ones have D4s. So I'm gonna roll the D4. Oh boy. No. Rebus, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
This is what barbarians are for. I sure can. Not that great. A 14.
That is still enough to succeed. So
Okay, great. Love that.
you do take. You still take 6 points of necrotic damage as a dark beam fires at you. And for its second beam this round, it's going to target. Vola, who is quickly gonna do. Succeeds. Oh.
Uh-oh. Bye.
A second of these dark beams comes from that same spectator, blasts into Vola, and she is falling to the ground out of the fight for now. And that ends that spectator's turn, bringing us to the other spectator, Austin.
So I know Foundry says dead, but is she just unconscious?
She's on the ground, and in the heat of combat, it's still hard to know if she is unconscious or truly dead.
She didn't get like disintegrated or something, though.
No, she was not disintegrated.
Okay.
No. The other.
Okay, her body's still there, just lying, not moving.
The other spectator is keeping up its grounds up there as well. Let's see what we have. Oh, well. Rebus, Constitution saving throw, please.
You got it. Ooh, bad. 13.
That is exactly the DC. So you still make it. And I need to half this. 50. You take 8 points of necrotic damage. And then this little floaty guy is going to float over here and is then going to fire its second beam. That wasn't a 4. My D4s can do other numbers than 4. Rayn, can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Not the coward.
Wise decision.
13.
That is the DC.
Oh!
You feel briefly a sense of dread for this creature, but then you realize how small it is, and you're not afraid of it. And that ends its turn, bringing us over to Delphine.
It just like barks at you and it startles you, and then you're like, "What the heck?"
No.
You're just a
No.
kickball.
You have a gust of wind, girl.
I have gust of wind that I'm concentrating on. And that one beholder is way too far away. Do we actually still need to hold gust of wind, or is it?
There's no more of that smoke or dust that you blew away with it. So you decide if you want to hold up the gust of wind or if you no longer need it.
Question: can I change the direction of it?
As a bonus action.
I mean, why not? Do I go and heal these people? No, I'm not doing that.
What you doing?
I'm taking
Delphine!
What?
I'm begging you. Some of us cannot actually heal people. Like,
Vola is fine.
My wake up roll is fine.
sure.
I'm using my my pistol and shooting at that little fucker close to us.
All
That's
right,
a
fire
stupid
away.
Okay.
Fire away.
Let's see. What do I roll for that? So, D20 there. Does the 18 hit?
Yeah, that hits. Roll
Okay.
for damage.
Good. I rolled it on both attacks. And to make it like a total in the end. This is 9, this is 3, so this is 12 plus 10. So in total, 22 points of damage. And as a bonus action, I'm changing the gust of wind to let it blow it directly into the face of that thing.
So we're changing the angle
Yeah.
to.
Can you rotate it?
You have to make it fresh, I think.
I think I could rotate it, or I can just doop doop.
Or we basically know that it is blowing in that direction.
Yeah, let's accept it is blowing in that direction towards the spectator there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. That was your action, your bonus action. Anything else you would like to do?
If I'm moving closer, that beholder will probably target me next round. If I don't move closer, Rebus will be targeted next round. This is a dilemma. I'm moving closer to check on Vola the next round if she's still alive or not.
And I'm assuming that as you're moving closer, you still keep the angle of the gust of wind in the direction of. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Question: if I would drop my pistol on Typhoon, would he wake up?
If you still had an action or bonus action left, you could try that, but
Dropping is a free action.
It's a free action. That's why I'm asking. If I drop it right into his face and it's like a heavy object,
Yeah, just
boop, would he wake up?
Would you like to do that?
No, I'm not doing that. I still have one shot left in the pistol.
All right. That's your turn.
Yes.
Over to Rayn Undinath.
I mean, like, would you have to like roll to see if you hit Typhoon, or like you're just dropping it on top of him? Like,
we won't find out.
And Marcus would say no, and I would have dropped
It's
it.
Ida's
for no
turn.
purpose.
Yes.
Rayn is floating up in the sky, looks at the battlefield, surveying, turns her head, and says, "Look over there!" And I'm going to spend a sorcery point to do this sneakily, and I'm going to cast Fireball from my Spring of Spell Storing at the big shiny section I have demarcated below. Which I
Oh
hope
yes,
that's-
there it is. Very big. Yeah.
Everybody, I don't know if tentacles are targets. Rayn assumes they are, but for sure the beholder and little squidball here. Can I have
Dexterity saving throws. Starting with the little fellow. Little fellow has a 19,
That makes it.
and big fellow. Oh wow. Oh, I could have used a cat vantage there. That is a 14.
Double checking. Think. Nope, that does not make it. DC 16. Woo!
DC is what?
16.
Oh,
One
Yeah,
is cocked. Re-rolling that. There we go. Okay.
bring the dice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 32. 32 fire damage.
32 fire damage. So this boom, loud blast of fire ignites and illuminates the ruins briefly, as the beholder takes the full 32 damage. And
But
the
like Rayn
spectator-
didn't cast, there was no somatic. It just look over there, and it happened completely the opposite direction of where she was gesturing to.
Cool Tritons don't look at explosions.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That certainly put a dent into these creatures. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna try something. I'm going to just skedaddle a little bit forward. I'm gonna move back. And with a bonus action, I would like to telepathically shove Dyson awake. I'm wondering if that mechanically might wake up Dyson.
Just lifts him and drops him on the ground. His head just.
Man, if anyone else watches this, they're gonna quote the rules on me. But sure, you can telepathically shove Dythun.
I mean, like a shove doesn't have to wake him up. It's more like which direction you shove him. Like if there's a rock next to his head, and you shove him into the rock.
Well, I mechanically have the means to telekinetically shove. This is why, as a bonus
Do you
action.
do you
So
want
I-
to actually shove him 5 feet or something?
Do you want to shove his head into a stone?
You know what? I want to shove. I want to yank him 5 feet down the bridge, right next to
Down the
Duffy.
bridge.
Down the bridge.
Okay.
So like
Um.
there, right there.
All right. Let's just, for the sake of this, Austin, if you allow Dythun to be pulled back, this can be done without any kind of saving throw.
I mean, I can't. I don't think I get to resist it.
He's sleeping.
Sleep.
Yeah, but you still have. I would still say, as the player of
Oh,
him,
no,
you
it's
still have a
fine.
little bit of editorial control.
Go for it.
But
There's an invisible
so-
hand going.
you're being pulled back a little bit, and as you're being pulled back, Dythun, you wake up, still some glitter on you, and you're a little bit further away from where you fell to the ground, unconscious. And
Rayn
you
will
are-
float back to her spot. That's my turn.
That is your turn. Dythun is back up and awake. We're up to round 2. Rebus is raging. What are you gonna do, Rebus?
Yeah. Time for more attacks, I guess. Did I get the feeling that the reach of the beholder is 5 feet or 10 feet?
You get the feeling that so far it
Apart
hasn't,
from,
like,
you know.
it hasn't physically attacked you so far. It's just been firing things from its eye stalks. But considering
Yeah.
how big it is, it wouldn't surprise you if it could try to reach you.
Yeah,
but-
so that's more what I meant. Like, what is the vibe that
Mm.
Rebus gets in this situation?
Alright, well, then it doesn't really matter, does it? And so I will move over here. So anyone who needs to get a good diagonal on this beholder still can.
Mhm.
Maybe there, which is a bit, And I will attack. I will break my glaive into its 2 longsword attachments.
Go and roll those
And I
attack
will
rolls.
go for my attacks.
The beholder just goes.
Goes, "Ah, so you're approaching me.
Don't flatter yourself. 25 to hit on the
Oh,
first
yes,
one.
yeah. Oh, wow, yeah, that hits. You, oof. Damn.
That's 10 points of slashing damage.
Slashing that in there.
I need to make a small note so I remember. And yeah, and I take my other attack. I was checking like if I get to add all the modifiers and everything, but I do so far.
Mhm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that is a 15 to hit.
That the beholder evades by hovering backwards a little bit and is not hit.
Alright, well. I will still use my bonus action
Mm-hmm.
for my 2 weapon fighting. So I get to attack again with the other sword.
Mhm.
I don't add my ability modifier to the damage,
Exactly.
but I do add it to the to hitting, so that's good.
Yes.
That's an 18 to hit.
Oh, that is the AC. You hit.
Excellent. And I will roll a d8 for the damage. That was terrible. I rolled a 1 on a d8.
Ouchie.
Not that, this would make sense to anybody listening to Rebus right now, but I still get longsword is +1.
So you can still add
So
that
I
damage from the
believe I still
longsword.
yeah. So it's a 2 and then +2 from raging. So it's a 4 points of damage.
I should have waited subtracting that damage until you were done adding it all up. So I was now just doing like -1, -1, -2 for that damage.
Yeah.
I apologize for breaking it up. I was just trying to make sure
No
I'm
worries.
not, I'm doing everything correctly. But yeah.
Good. Anything else
That's-
on your turn?
Nope. That's it.
Going
That's
into
all
the
Rebus
melee.
can do.
Going into melee with the beholder. I'm here for it. Dythun is also here.
Yes.
You're still prone on the ground though,
I'm not
even though you
scared.
woke up. But you are here.
Oh, I am prone on the ground. I forgot about that.
So half movement to get back up.
Yuck. How do you split 35 half? Do you go, I have 15 or I have 20?
I'd say you have 20.
I mean, either way, it's still not enough, but... Well,
Otherwise,
maybe.
I would have to. You would have
Actually-
to move. Well, yeah, you could go over there.
I could go over there. I'll do that instead, I guess.
I mean, you can just vault over Vola's unconscious body.
Well, before I move anywhere, Dythun is gonna
Nobody's helping her.
assess, see what's going on. He's gonna look at Vola and he's just gonna say, "Up," and he's gonna cast Healing Word. That's
we
gonna be 6 points of health back to Vola if she can take it.
You tell her up. The magic comes out of you, and she opens her eyes and just looks at you, still battered and bruised, but she's alive.
No time for naps. Let's go. And he's gonna jump over her and the side of the bridge to get to this other spectator over here.
Uh-huh.
And then he's gonna take his 2 weapon attacks at it.
Now let's go.
And the first one is going to be a distracting strike if it hits. And it does. I would hope. It's a 19 plus things.
Yeah,
That's like a
that
million.
hits.
Thank you, math.
So that's a 8 plus 4 for the distracting strike. Where's the bonus? It's a plus 4, so 16 damage. And they don't make any save on this. It's just if they attack anything other than me, it's disadvantage. If they're attacking anything, we'll see.
Gotcha. How much damage was it again?
16.
16 points of damage. This spectator is looking rough.
Well, it's a good thing I got another attack.
Let's go.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that also hits.
And that is going to be 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Shing, shing. It's just snarling at you.
All right, that's movement, bonus action, action. That's all I got.
That's the full Monty. That brings us over to the Lair action.
Snack time.
And we... The area leading up to the bridge here. All of this. I'm gonna give it a disgusting green color. Not that I have anything against the color green. And you see that just the stone and earth shifts into a at first into this mixture of flesh and fungus, and becomes just this gooey texture. That entire green area counts as difficult terrain to move through, and you just see hovering over it the beholder with its big dominant eye just staring at the party. That ends the lair action. That brings us over to Vola, who has gotten another chance and is going to... No, it's not what I wanted. It is... She's going to...
Go big.
Go big into her Ankylosaurus form and is moving up. Oh no, she can't do that because this is difficult terrain. This is going to cost a lot of movement. She can get at best.
She could go around.
This is free space.
There's space here, but then still, she also needs to. Yeah, the thing is, this doesn't really help her. But if she spends also her action to dash, she can at least come over here and join the melee fray against the beholder in her Ankylosaurus form. Beak dinosaur.
Big girl.
And that leads us to the beholder in question. Ida, would you do me the honor of rolling a d10?
Can the beholder see past Vola?
We're about to find out.
3.
That's a 3.
That's the good one.
It is.
That's
Vola is
you
going
get
to
a
make
pull on the deck of many things.
Oh, jeez, imagine. Vola comes up in the Ankylosaurus form and is then blasted by a beam. And you can see the Ankylosaurus just shaking in fear, currently frightened by the beholder.
Oh.
Caro, can you roll me a d10?
Sure. Where do I have one? There. It's a 5.
That's a 5. 5 is a good number. And
5 is always a good number.
That is a... Oh, jeez. Yeah, it succeeds, but still... This is also against Vola. 5. That's already 5 of them. 9, 13, 18, 16... 20, 22, 29, 29 halved, 14 points of necrotic damage against Vola, who's frightened and being blasted in her dinosaur form. And before the third beam comes, the beholder is going to fly over the difficult terrain and Vola. And Rebus, if you want to, you can take opportunity.
I was waiting for this.
Kill it. Kill it.
I will swing my longsword. 20 to hit.
Oh yes, that does hit.
For 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points of slashing damage as it hovers over here, flies over the difficult terrain. And Austin, can you roll me a d10?
Yeah. That's a 1.
That's a 1. Ones are always
Ones?
good.
Yeah, they have a one.
Fun.
Ones are the
Rayn,
good
can
ones.
you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh,
Sorry.
it's very good. It's very good. Do you have any bonuses? No. Total 20.
Yeah, that is indeed good. A pinkish colored beam is fired at you, and for a moment you consider the possibilities of, would it be so bad to join forces with the plane of Xoriat? but you shake off that idea and ignore it for now.
We'll
And
table
for
that.
now.
that ends the beholder's turn. Brings us to one of the floaty guys over here, which is
so if
gonna.
it was charmed, I would have gotten advantage on that. But I rolled back. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. This little floaty boy is going to hold his ground. Floaty boy is going to do that. And I need from Delphine a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wait, he is in the middle of my.
No, it's the one
What is
up to the north. There's two of them.
A con save. Okay, cool. A 14.
A 14. That does succeed.
Nice.
Which means that of what I'm going to roll, you're only going to take half of it. Oof. 11 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a concentration check to see if you drop concentration on the... So it's a Constitution saving throw.
I drop it.
What was the total?
8.
Oh, yeah,
concentration
then you
check?
indeed.
Yeah, then,
Yeah. Yeah, you do drop that as you take the 11 points of necrotic damage from it that is being blasted into you. And it's going to try that again on Rayn. Rayn, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Plus good, plus con. Total 17.
Still good enough to succeed, so you're going to take half of what I'm rolling. And that is 5 points of necrotic damage. But you also need to make a con of DC 10.
17 total, so no.
Yeah, you can keep concentration on that. That ends this one's turn. This one right in front here of Daithun is having no fun here. Daithun, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom? I didn't mean to click that button.
Wisdom, athletics.
Oh, that's great. A dirty 20.
A dirty 20, yes. You are not convinced by that magic, but while you're at it, could you roll me again a wisdom saving throw?
Another one? Yeah, sure.
Yes, please.
You're so nice.
That's a 18, actually.
Oh, well, you're still really not gripped by this dark, terrible magic this creature of another realm is projecting at you, and it's going to end its turn. Bringing us to Delphine.
Okay, so that beholder is right in front of me.
Right.
Vola is right behind the beholder.
Mm-hmm. But frightened by it.
I mean, there's still a little bit of... yeah. I guess, yeah, let's start gaming a little bit. I'm gonna use as that should be a bonus action. As a bonus action, I will use Misty Step and teleport right on top of Vola, who is like right next to the beholder.
Right on. You're going to ride the Ankylosaurus. Perfect.
Of course. And then I'm doing like 2 attacks. Should be 9. Yeah, with the new rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is both really good. One of them is something 20.
Then it's good enough.
25, and the other one is a 23.
Yes, both of them hit.
Okay. That brings me to... Wait, I'm gonna roll that shit. D8. 1d8, 2d8. How many level 1 spell slots do I have left? Oh, I hate this beholder. I'm gonna put level 2 smite into that shit as well.
Let's go.
Which brings me to 3d extra d8. Okay, this is very below average. 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 5 is 18, plus 16 is 28, 34 points of damage.
34 points of damage.
Yeah, magical
blasting
damage.
in, coming in there from your rapier.
Yes.
Shing.
It's a beholder. It's not a fiend.
No.
No. Okay, cool. Just checking here. Okay, cool. Then I leave it at that.
All right. At the end of your turn, the beholder is going to use a legendary action.
Of course it does.
Serial, could you roll me a d10, please?
Sure. 8.
8.
Clear and brand.
Delphine, can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah, I'm good at that. There's not much I'm really good at, but dexterity, yes.
You got this.
Yeah. This is 20.
Gray beam streaks by you, and where it just brushes you, leaving you unaffected, you do notice that where your skin briefly touches it, your skin turned to stone for a brief moment, but the blast misses you. And that brings us over to Rayn.
Okie dokie. We're going to fly a little bit
Fuck
forward.
him up, Rayn.
15 feet. And then from there...
I see that a template has already been put down there.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And I dislike it moving, so we're going to try to keep it from doing that. We're going to cast Rhyme's Binding Ice 3rd level. I'm casting a spell. And I would like the beholder to make a Constitution saving throw.
I will comply to those wishes. Constitution saving throw. That is a 17.
Makes it. It's going to take half of this. There you go. 8 plus 5. Okay. Wait. I rolled both of them again. 12 plus 5. 19. So half of that is 9, rounding, and nothing else happens. No. So it just gets a blast of like icicles, cold damage onto it, but it's not hindered in any other way.
How much in total?
9. That's already
9.
halved.
Yeah, okay. 9 points of ice damage coming from that cone of freezing cold.
And I will move myself. I spent 15 feet already. Just to like, yeah, that should be me. And my, I'll keep that up. You know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna telekinetically shove the beholder as a bonus action as I move away, and angry that the cone did not work. I'm going to blast the beholder with a blast of telekinetic energy. It needs to make a strength saving throw. Some really sad small number. 16.
Yeah, because that is equal to your spellcasting DC.
In case, yeah.
It needs a 16, right?
Yeah.
It rolled a 15.
Woo!
So you actually... Wait,
I'd like to shove it away from me 5 feet in a straight line from where I am.
Okay, so picture this. I need you to picture this. There is an Ankylosaurus where currently Delphine, with a magical rapier in hand, is standing on the back of this creature, and now a hovering ball of flesh, eyes, and teeth is shoved into that. And I'm just gonna picture it like this. Wait. Let me shuffle some tokens for a little bit. To like let's say Delphine is there on the Ankylosaurus, and the Beholder is now here. So we have Dinosaur, Delphine on top with the rapier, and then hovering over that, still the Beholder that has been shoved back from the telekinetic push.
That's my turn. Fight.
And that leads us into round 3. But before we go into our third round of combat with the characters fighting on the backs of dinosaurs, shoving around aberrations from beyond this realm, we're going to quickly take a short break. We're going to be gone for about 10 minutes. We'll be back here at about 22 past the hour. We advise everyone to get some drinks, stretch your legs before we continue this fight here on Heart of Tales. See you in a few.
Perfect.
Bye. I'm suffering.
And we are back. It is time for the next part of this session as we enter round 3 of a fight against beholders and other aberrations in a tentacle-covered ruined temple, whatever this kind of place is. We're at the top of round 3, and as with the previous 2 rounds, the round is being kicked off by Rebus, who's raging right next to an Ankylosaurus and ready to rumble. Rebus, what would you like to do?
Let's keep it going. I will try to step my way on top of the Ankylosaurus and try to stab the Beholder.
Sure, let's
On its
continue to
back,
fight
right
on the
next to
back of the
Delphine.
dinosaur.
It's just right there. I just, I just need to move a little bit. It's fine. I'm sure.
You can
Do I
get
need
up
to roll
on the
anything for it,
Ankylosaur.
or- Alright, I leap up there, and I will try to do my usual attacks.
Let's go.
22 to hit on the first
Yeah,
one.
that does. That does the trick. And the trick
For
is
9
damage.
points of damage.
9 points of damage. Shing!
Yeah.
Going in there.
And 23 to hit on my second attack.
That also continues doing the trick.
For 11 other points of damage.
Ooh.
And I will follow with my bonus action yet another attack, because I can do that with my 2-weapon fighting.
That's
No
how the barbarian does.
Modifiers on this one though. But I will just roll my d20 here and see what happens. Oh, yeah. 19 to hit.
That also works.
Actually, it's more, because modifiers is just on the damage and not on the... But, it's still hurt. It was like a natural 18, so... And now, at the 8... Oh, nice! I rolled an 8 on the one, so... Good! Total of 10 points of damage. No, 11,
11 points of
because
damage.
it's a +1 longsword.
Exactly. Another 11 damage in there.
Yeah, just right next to Delphine, trying to keep my balance on this Ankylosaurus and just plunging my swords into this meatball
Perfect.
with eyes.
Perfect. That's your turn?
Yep.
All right. At the end of your turn, the beholder is going to fire an eye attack. Ida, give me a d10. Please.
1.
1. And it is, I need from Rebus a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're in 10 feet of me. Or did you
Yeah,
move?
definitely. Yeah.
I don't see where Rebus is. Did I
Okay,
move on
nice,
top of
nice.
him?
19.
yeah,
Actually,
that-
20. Dirty 20.
Yeah, and then even you can add up the bonus that you get from Delphine's aura, which brings it up to 22, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
So you're safe. You're unaffected by that. beam.
actually, 23. I have another +1 that I
Perfect.
didn't add. So.
The eye does nothing and leads us over to Dythun.
Wonderful. Dythun, I think there's just like this burning sensation on the back of his neck, and he's just like, the word Xoriat keeps playing in his head, and he's gonna like flip his sword around and just let the chains go out and strike the spectator in front of him.
Yes, finally, go.
That's that's a lot. Math.
We like
25.
it. We like that.
25 to hit.
That certainly hits.
Mhm.
Roll damage.
Is it just a D? Is it the normal damage roll? Is something going to be added that I need to know about?
Not yet. Roll damage.
That's a 4 on the 4,
Huh.
so 7
Max damage.
7 slashing.
Make that 14 in that case. The
Ooh.
chain, as you whip it loose, people who are looking at Dythun see him surrounded by the silhouette of a large hobgoblin as the chain whips towards the spectator. And Dythun, you hear the steel burning through the flesh of the aberration as this weapon is anathema to them. And the chain just cuts through it and ends this spectator.
Wonderful. In that case, Dythun is going to move, even with difficult terrain, plenty of movement to get... Is this within range of the Beholder, technically?
Yeah.
It takes up all 4 of those? Okay, cool. So then, well, really, I guess he could... It doesn't matter. He's going to let the chains loose again.
Roll that attack.
18 to hit.
Oh, yes, that does it.
Wonderful. He's going to also make this a distracting strike as well.
Of course.
So
rolling
that...
damage.
Where did it go? There it is. So I add a D8 to this as well. 3. So 6 from the chains, and then an extra 5 for the superiority dice.
Okay, double the 6 from the chains. That's 12 then.
So 17 total.
The beholder who was hovering over the Ankylosaurus was still smirking at you as you approached, but then sees the chains being flung at it. And this one eye of it, this central eye, shows it recognizes the weapon. And fear grips the beholder's expression.
Yeah,
Let's
get
do that
wrecked.
again. I'm gonna bonus action use War Priest to attack again. Because why not? I can do that. That's a 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
Dang. Oh well. That's it. Wait. Oh well, it's fine. I'll save that.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. That brings us to the Lair actions. And Dythun, where you are standing, with the beholder still looking at you in shock, you see that the ground beneath you becomes even more warped. And there are tentacles growing out of it that are starting to wrap around your legs.
No.
At the start of your turn, we're going to check if they can grapple you. But that's the Lair action currently, trying to put you in place here. Which brings us over to Vola, who has not one, but 2 people and a beholder hovering over her, but she's currently still frightened from the beholder. So she has to move away from the source of her fear. So we have a bit of an interesting situation here. Let me quickly, because it has been a hot minute since Yes, please.
Does fear make them run away, or is it that they just can't move
Oh.
closer?
They can't willingly move closer. That's the thing. I'm just double checking it. You're correct.
Everything
So
attacks to them with disadvantage.
as long as the target of the fear is within line of sight, it is going to try to make so. She is going to try to swing that Ankylosaurus tail at the creature at disadvantage in this case. Well, oh no, it's disadvantage, not advantage. No, that does not hit. That ends the turn. Brings us to the Ankylosaurus. Oh wait, at the end of Vola's turn, the Beholder's going to use another legendary action. And I'm going to roll this d10. I haven't rolled a d10 yet for this Beholder.
Does Vola get to save from her fear?
Thank you for checking up. Natural one, unfortunately. She
Takes a
continues
village to run a beholder.
Thank you very much for the assistance. That is a 6. And oh, geez. Dythun. Can you give me a strength saving throw?
Athletics check. Oh wait, I'm good at those. Finally, something I
Famous
have
last
no bonuses.
words.
Everything else I've rolled, I have no bonuses in. So yeah, that's
Math.
20 something.
Oh,
22.
you know how it feels when Rayn shoves you around telekinetically? You get hit
I'm
by the
used to that.
feeling of about 30 Rayns trying to push you, but you stand firm and don't move your ground at this point. And now the Beholder's turn begins. I'm going to roll that one as well. Dythun, can you give me another strength saving throw?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. That one's not as good. Where's the saving throw? That's like a 9. It doesn't have to be that far, actually. It's okay.
All of you see Dythun just being yeeted backwards by an
Forgetting
invisible
about
force
luck
off,
every time.
off the cliffs, and Dythun is going to fall into the water at the
That's-
start of his turn.
Oh heck.
Hey, I don't have to worry about the terrain anymore.
Terrain, exactly. It's a quid pro quo.
I got nothing.
Austin, as you're the one falling, would you do me the honors to roll me a d10 for another beam?
Sure. Is this to see which backup character I use? 5.
5. 5 was a band in the 90s. I actually listened to them a lot, but that's neither here nor there. We're at 5 on the roll here, and I need Delphine to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh fuck. I can't save. Well, this is not that good. Is this a charm effect or is this the sleep thingy?
No.
Okay. This is a 14.
You are fully hit by this. That's 5, 10, 13, 21, 27, 33 points of necrotic damage hit you.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm out.
Can I? Well, I guess this would be too retrospectively. So I don't know. Because what was your save?
It was a Constitution save.
Yeah.
How much? Did
Yeah,
you
but
roll?
you know, I'm immediately stable. It's not a problem.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, if the DM allows, but I think since we've already heard like the damage, I guess it's not fair.
Okay, all right.
Should have said
No,
it
so-
earlier. It's fine.
I have the parry app, so my character, even if going down once, is stable, like immediately stable.
On your
All right.
turn, I think.
Is it on my turn?
There was some asterisk.
Mm-hmm.
Parry apt.
Oh yeah, at the start of my turn.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
cool.
it's not
Yeah.
immediate.
Ah,
Right, that-
well, my turn is
Still
not
a
that
little
far away.
With that second beam that blasts full force into Delphine, she collapses, and there's one final beam on this turn for the Beholder, which Karo, since you're the one that got hit by the last beam, can you roll me a d10 for this final
Sure.
beam?
This is a 6.
A 6, an old familiar. Rebus, can you give me a strength saving throw, please?
Sure. Oh, natural 1
Ooh. Where's
for
my
a total of 10.
So, you are hit by the force of a 30 Rayn Undinath telekinetic strikes, just being also flung off of the Ankylosaurus for just all the way over here, away from it with a telekinetic blast, as you get the impression that the Beholder is trying to create some distance, and it is then going to use its movement, which it does have, to fly over here.
I see.
And that ends the Beholder's turn. Brings us over to one of the spectators, which is going to still hovering up here on that rooftop. And that is a 3. And that needs, I would like to have a wisdom saving throw from Rebus, please.
Unfair. Yeah, not bad. 22. No, 21?
Yeah. Either way, you're good. That beam hits you unaffected. The second beam comes from the spectator at Rayn, who I need a wisdom saving throw from.
Nope. Total 2.
Total 2.
Is this against charmed or frightened?
Yeah.
I
it
get
is.
advantage. Woo.
Perfect.
Oof.
8! Total 8. Yep, I get it.
You are afraid of that spectator,
I'm-
frightened by its presence,
Rude.
as it is going to stand up there keeping guard. And that brings us to Delphine, who stabilizes at the start of her turn. So you don't have to make that saving throws, but you're
I'm-
stable
I'm laying there. I'm chilling.
on the back of a dinosaur. And that brings us over to Rayn.
Remind me, frightened means I have disadvantage as long as I can see the object of my
Yes.
fear. And he's
And you cannot
right
move
there
closer
in
to
the
it.
and it's right there, like super duper. And I can't move closer. Okay, so that moves out everything else I wanted to do. Is Pythagorean theorem allowed?
Come again, please?
Is Pythagorean theorem allowed?
I don't understand that word.
If I were to fly my full movement
Oh,
upwards, could I cast at an angle downwards? And does that count as moving closer? This is messy. I would say no because I'm being half cheeky, but I'm really low on options because it's right in
Well,
the middle
the
of
thing
the
is,
map.
if you're moving
I
upwards,
mean-
you're not moving technically closer to it. You're staying at the same distance.
My intention is to do a lightning bolt. But if I'm up in the air, of course, mechanically, as the cheeky player, I don't want to shoot it upwards. I want to shoot it at an angle downwards. But
Right.
is that
And you
would
want to
you
shoot
allow that?
Angle downwards
At
to
the
kind
beholder,
of
for example.
to just hit the beholder and not the Ankylosaurus.
Correct, because I'm so high up in the air. But this
it's-
sounds cheeky. That's why I'm like saying, eh.
I mean, but you are flying. So, like, I don't-
You are flying. Exactly. And I'd say if you spent your movement to get up to, like, if you spent like 30 feet to get up to a 40 feet angle, whoever feels like calculating the correct Pythagorean math of this, you can do it. Like, fly up to a total of 40 feet and then fire away that lightning bolt.
Woo! Okay, so I'm 40 feet up in the air. Okay, 60, 40, a squared, b squared, c squared. Let me triple check. I believe I can do the.
Look, hold on. I need an intelligence saving throw for this.
It'd be 62 roughly, I think.
I have the range is 100 feet, so I think comfortably that should be all
Yeah,
right.
You should be fine. If the range is 100, you're fine.
Pythagorean theorem time, and I'm just going to just kind of like look at the little people and go, oh, pull up, fly up, and then point with my finger down at the beholder and cast lightning bolt. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. Coming right up. Free order of dexterity saving throw. And that is a total of 19.
Makes it, man.
So
You know
half damage.
Silvery.
All that all that trigonometry for
Wait.
nothing.
No,
Wait.
I'm 60. No, if we're using Pythagorean theorem, I technically up in the air. I am not at 60 feet. I am more
That's
than
true.
60 feet. I have to apply to myself to be fair to.
That is very fair.
I
Very
cannot
fair. Thank you very much.
supersede. Okay. Okay. Sorry. D6. 4, 6, 8, and then half.
Like in the past month, I was just randomly doing things in the house, and suddenly I hear like silvery barbs, and just a little bit of trauma.
5, 10, 15, 20, 26, 27 total.
So halving that because succeeded on the saving throw. That is 14.
Sounds right. I'll take it. Lightning.
14 points of lightning damage, zapping into it.
And I took all my movement. Bonus action. No, I really don't have any bonus action. That's my move. That's my turn. And a turn.
Okay. One thing that is also good about you being up 40 feet, you have a very good angle from up there, a very good overview. All the way at the end, past these walls where these spectators were on, past this part where the beholder is, you see all the way to the north, there is this kind of what looks like an entrance or something. And you see that there's a light glowing on the inside of it. And it almost looks as if something is moving on the inside of this temple. As if something is moving deeper into it.
Huh. Oh, do I get to save from the fear?
Sure, you do. Give me that wisdom saving throw.
No. Oh,
No?
Does the advantage count only when it's applied or every time I save against it?
Every time, because you're still rolling against that
One
effect.
more time. 16. 16?
That is actually enough. Yes, it is enough because it was from the small guy. You are no longer frightened.
Oh, goodness. I was rolling very badly there.
Amazing.
That was some positioning. That is top of round 4. We're at Rebus, and Rebus is about 30 feet away from the Ankylosaurus. But Rebus has a plan. What is Rebus going to do?
Well, I'm going to keep... Sorry.
I would like to keep hacking at that beholder, because I thought it could run away, but I don't think so.
Nuh-uh.
I have 40 feet of speed.
Yeah, you can get to it.
So...
Yeah.
Like... Even if I step here, right? It's fine. That gets me
Perfect.
within range. Hello, it's me. We weren't done with our conversation. And I will
think
do
the
my
conversation
usual.
was perfectly over.
I have a couple more points to make. I'm trying jokes now. 25 to hit.
That 25 is absolutely not a joke and hits.
Okay. 13 points of damage. Second attack, it's only a 9, so I think that's
Nope. But I think you have another one up your sleeve, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, really, really low. A 10.
Nope.
The dice were not with me.
But that's your actions. That's your bonus
That's okay.
action and your move.
Still did something.
That's absolutely. It's great. But what's also nice that at the end of your turn, the beholder is going to fire another beam.
Of course.
Now that is a 10. Rebus, can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
I sure can. Do I get advantage because it's from an effect that I can see?
You can see the effect. Yep, you definitely get advantage.
Great. Good. That is 19 or... Yeah, 19 was the higher one.
Going past you is this same kind of red beam that almost killed Vola, and it just goes by you. You feel the heat radiating. If that would have hit you, it would have been big trouble. And that leads us to Daithun, who is splashing into the water, and I'm wondering...
Well,
Oh no, wet cat.
am I splashing into the water at the start of my turn?
At the start of your turn.
Okay. I didn't know if I could use an action to like whip the chains around something before I fall all the way down.
No, you're in the water. You're down in the water.
Cool. How tall is that? Is the cliff we were fighting on?
That's about a 15 feet cliff.
Okay, like vertically?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I forget swimming rules because I don't ever get in the water. Is it double movement if I don't have a swim speed?
You don't have a swim speed, so it's difficult terrain for you.
Water.
Okay, so that's... Oh, that's measurement. Hold on. 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
15. Wait, climbing is difficult also, isn't it?
Unless you have a climb
Right,
speed.
unless you have a climb speed.
I have climbing gear, I don't have a climb speed.
Yeah, but that...
You need an action to put on the
20.
climbing gear.
Nice try.
30.
Uh-huh.
Okay, alright.
And you
I
see like
guess-
this wet cat, like.
I guess action to dash
Uh-huh.
to get up. Is that last bit right there another 10 feet?
Yes.
Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's action. That's that. I don't think I have anything bonus actions that help me here.
Is Delphine still unconscious on the ground?
She's on the back of the... Yeah, she's still unconscious but stable on the back of the Ankylosaurus.
I mean,
So basically, as soon as Ankylosaurus moves, I'm moving with them because I'm laying there.
yeah, I don't have any bonus action help
So,
stuff.
Technically, somewhere like, on it.
Because I'm out of spell slots. So yeah, that's
Inconvenient. How weird that a fighter has spell slots.
yeah, weird. I meant workout slots. Yeah, that's all I got.
Push-ups.
All right.
You just see like
That-
a really wet, angry Dyson just like I'm gonna fucking kill you.
As a
Pointing
very
at the beholder.
As a very wet and angry Dython points at the beholder, at the end of your turn, the beholder is going to blast a beam at you, because that beholder really isn't.
It better not be a fucking.
Good response.
It
actually.
better not be pushback again.
Dython, can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity? Why that one? I don't like. Oh, that's.
It would be hilarious if he just shoves you into the water again.
I don't know where
Listen.
that one went, so I'm re-rolling.
Yeah.
It was a red die, and I have red carpet. That's a 16.
Watch your feet later.
A 16, you say.
Yeah.
You
16. I found it.
Like, you stand there, and immediately a beam is fired at you, but it goes by you, but there's part of your wet's fur that is petrified in its wet state, briefly. You're not hit by it, but you're not hit by it, but just a little patch of petrified fur, as we also go into the Lair action, which can now be, again, another beam, which is going to come at Dythun. Yeah, I'm gonna roll this. That is a 4. Dythun, can you give me another dexterity saving throw?
Shiny dice. That was... It tilted on a 20. It tilted on the 20. That's a 2.
You want to use luck?
I have luck.
That
Thank
hurts.
God, I keep forgetting. It's been like 5 weeks.
Yeah, but we're
That's
here.
a fucking 2 again.
More luck? Can you more luck it?
No, you
I don't
can
think I
only
can
luck
more
once on a
luck.
roll.
Okay.
You can only luck once on a roll.
I'll luck it.
You are hit by another beam, and you feel all your movements slowing down. You can only move at half your speed, and you cannot take reactions. And on your turn, you can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both. And
Wonderful.
that brings us to Vola, who is going to...
Still frightened?
Is at the end of the turn, she can check if she ends to frighten, but she is going to drop the wild shape, and which means also that Delphine drops down on the ground next to
Do I
there.
take damage from that?
No, that's from. And
You're not that high up.
I mean, 5 feet, that
move.
still hurts.
She's going to move over to where Delphine is and is going to put a Cure Wounds into Delphine at first level, just to get people up and running again. And Delphine, you restore 8 points of hit points.
Okay, cool.
And for some reason, Vola was kicked out of the initiative order, but that's no problem. She was right after that, so she goes there. And that ends her turn, bringing us to Beholder Buddy, who just goes...
Pathetic, pathetic, pathetic.
And will then have Ida roll the first beam.
D10. 8.
And then I need Rebus to make a dexterity saving throw, which you do with advantage because you can see the danger.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. One of them was a natural 18. For a total
You're
of
good.
22.
You're good. All right. Caro, can you give me the second beam?
Sure. Oh, that's a 1.
That is a 1. A 1. Dythun.
Yeah.
Can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Cool. Since Kara rolled that one, I'm gonna roll the Kara die. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that will definitely work out.
A wisdom?
Wisdom.
That's a 14.
And make it a 16 because you're 10 feet of me and I'm up again.
I
Bam!
am.
Bam! That's true. And 16 is just what you needed. So you're unaffected
Hey.
by the... Thank your friendly local paladin. And then... Serial, can you roll me the third beam?
4.
4.
Sorry, 4.
I-
Rebus had no. Yeah. No place in there.
Rayn is all the way up there.
72.11 feet, according to A squared, B squared, C squared.
Oh, but then you're still in range.
72
no,
feet?
can be up to 120 feet.
Fair. enough again.
So, can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Let's do it.
You're good at those.
It's against Charmed or Frightened.
No, not against this.
Bless you. Then that's a
Thank
6.
you.
It's a 6.
Yes.
Your entire movement slows down. Your speed is also halved, and you cannot take reactions. And on your turn, you have to pick of either using an action or a bonus action, but not both.
What about sorcery points?
Sorcery points don't.
They let me do things on bonuses.
That's
but I don't
true.
Has... Okay. Sad. Okay.
Sad. The beholder is then on the end of its turn going to use its full movement to move away, and if Rebus wants to, Rebus could make an opportunity attack as the beholder moves away.
Why, of course. I would love that, actually.
Oh, perfect.
That's just a 17 to hit.
Just short, just doesn't miss as the beholder hovers away from you, ends its turn, leaves us with one of the spectators who is going to, as I find my D4. Turns out D4s also have a 2. Dythun. How do you feel about making a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, gladly.
Cool.
That's a natural 20 for 26.
We're good. That beam doesn't do anything. That's a 3. Could you immediately follow that up with a Wisdom saving throw?
Sure. Different dice. That's a 19 plus.
Oh, you're
2. Yeah. 21.
You're also good there, as the spectator is very disappointed by the results it's booking, and it's gonna book it, and will be following the big orb as they seem to hover away to some destination.
Why are you running away?
And that brings us to Elphine, who has hit points, is on the ground, prone, but still in the fight.
Okay. Like getting up. Like looking pretty angry then that she got hit by this. Push Vola past. Let me see. I still have 15 feet.
Yeah, and keep in mind that the terrain you're in is still difficult terrain.
Yeah, but I don't need that much, and I'm moving up there, and from there that should be. Oh yeah, I get them both. I'm gonna use the special attack that my weapon can use, which is called. Oh no, there's actually no name to this, but I'm as an action, I will cast a 30-foot cone into that direction of these shitty thingies. They need to give me a dexterity save. While I roll damage.
Dexterity save.
Both of them.
Okay. Both of them. Little one. That is a total of 4 on the little one. And the big one has a total of 17.
Okay, the big one makes it. The little one didn't make it. That's 10, 20, 24, and I have 4 more. But it's pretty good. 30. Okay, the small one gets 33 points of damage, like kind of like a as a dragon breath damage.
Fire
And the
spreading
other
over.
one takes half of it, which should be 16 points.
60 points. Fire coming forth from your rapier. And that second spectator does not survive that. And the beholder looks more and more annoyed with the situation.
Excuse me, I thought I had my mic muted when I coughed. Rayn is slowed, so she's going to move her.
I didn't finish my.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Thing there. Let
I
me
saw it go to
see.
my thing in the initiative, and I was like, ah!
Technically, with that action, I should still have an action, shouldn't I?
Doesn't it take you? Is it a bonus action to do that?
No, this is one action.
Yeah, but then you only
Okay,
that is what you use your action for.
Okay, cool. I should have moved on the back of it. No, I'm leaving it at that.
Gotcha.
I don't want
Rayn.
I'm gonna move my cube 15 feet, still 40 feet up in the air, and I see the beholder moving away. And I say, no one leaves until I say you can. And I am going to cast, where is it? Wall of Fire.
Eek. Oh, that's what you were painting already on the map.
Yay! When the wall appears, each creature within the area must make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, it's within 10 feet. Let me put the thing on the thing. Yes. But the spell description is there.
Spell description is there. So you draw the nice, beautiful wall there.
Can be
When the wall
curved 60
appears,
feet.
each wither must make a dexterity saving throw. Gotcha. But currently there is no creature within it.
If the within is 10 feet, isn't the beholder well within 10 feet of that?
Oh, that is on one side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell. Deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that enters. Yeah, oh yeah, that
Or
absolutely.
begins, yeah. This wall for my friends as well is 20 feet high and 1 foot thick. And it's opaque. We cannot see what's on the other side anymore. I guess I'll count the damage that was rolled by a foundry. So
Yeah,
it's
but
24.
the damage from being on the Bernie side of the wall only applies at the end when it ends its turn there. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a fail save, a creature takes 5d8 fire damage or half as much on a successful save.
Yeah.
One side of the wall, selected by you when you cast a spell, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side of the wall.
Those sentences are very, let's go with that,
there's-
otherwise we're stuck here forever, yeah.
What you could still do, if you wanted to now immediately still do damage, if you put the pieces a little bit to the south, like if you put them like 10 feet
Oh.
further to the south, then the beholder is in the wall, and then it immediately does the damage.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
There we go. There we go. You want to go? It has to make the dexterity save.
16.
There we go.
Oops.
Oh,
Did I accidentally
jeez.
make fresh? No.
Yeah, that was a 7.
24 fire damage.
24 fire damage.
Easy.
Smell of charred aberration meat in the air.
Rayn is slow, like, where are you going? I can't do anything else. I was gonna have some cute bonus actions, but I did my movement. Do I save against it? Or is just for this until
At the end of
next
your turn,
round?
you can reroll to save against it.
30. Wait, what am I rolling?
You
Wisdom?
are rolling dexterity.
13 total.
Unfortunately, you're still slowed. And to top it off, at the end of your turn, final legendary action from the beholder. Firing at you, Rayn.
Fair.
Oh heck. You're
Can
too far
you-
away, right?
I'm 70 feet
from
in the air.
us. You're still like, yeah.
Can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
No. Oops. That's a 6. I got no reactions. I got nothing. Because I'm slowed.
You are. You are indeed.
Is that a starfish icon for the slowed?
Heck.
I rolled a 10 on
Oh.
the table.
Uh-oh. I think I'm out. This will probably take me out. Rain's squishy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I really wish I could
Marcus.
have. Like, this is the one time when I'm like, yes, this is when I would use it, but you're way too far away. I can't do anything.
Oh, and I'm floating above land, or am I? Ooh, I'm sort of over the cliff. I'm going to the water.
It's a sea turtle for slowed.
I thought it was a starfish.
You, as you're speaking, slowed, casting your wall of fire, looking at the anger-filled eye of the beholder. From that central eye, a pure beam of energy is fired at you. You take 65 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, Rain is unconscious. The wall of
And
fire is gone.
the wall of fire is gone, and you fall. And
Ouch. Oh,
that
God.
is
Oh, God.
that. Sorry?
Into the water?
That's what we're going to find out after we take our second break for today before we go into round 5 of combat. So we are going to take our second break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the final part to see what happens with Rayn, what happens with the Beholder, what happens with this entire party. Be back in 10, stretch your legs,
Oh,
take
God.
a sip of water, and we'll be back here in 10. See you
Pain
in
and
a few.
suffering! Pain and suffering!
And
Pain
we
and
are
suffering.
back. Welcome back for the final part of today's session of the Convergence Manifesto here on Horde of Tales. We took our break right at the end of round 4 of our combat with a Beholder and other assistants. Rayn Undinath, the Triton sorcerer who was flying up 40 feet in the sky, created a burning wall of fire and was faced with retaliation from the Beholder in a deadly entropic beam that has put her down to 0 hit points. She is falling, and we will soon find out about her fate. But first, round 5, kicking it off with Rebus.
So it is my turn first.
It is your turn
Before
first.
Rain falls.
Before she hits the
Let's
ground.
go!
Before she hits the ground.
Kill it!
Don't kill it.
Well, for once, do I feel like my friends got this? Yeah. Actually, I turn around and I see as the beam hits Rayn, and she starts to fall from the sky, and something happens that hasn't happened before yet, which is I will myself out of my rage in the middle of combat as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to know, when is she at around 60 feet from me? Because she's falling from the sky, so I assume, at
Right.
some point she was around 70 feet up. But on the ground it's only 30 feet, so...
To make this a little bit easier, what is it you're trying to do?
I would like... I would like to cast Levitate through the wheel of stars that is turning within, my chest cavity.
Right. And the Wheel of the Levitate has a range of...
Of 60 feet.
Hey, all right. I'd say before we get caught up in another round of triangulating the distances, I'd say with the range of that and keeping into account the fact that Rayn is already falling, you could stay in where you currently are and levitate could hit her. So you don't even have to move.
Yeah. I'll just wait until I can make it, but geometry is fairly easy for me to calculate. So a bit further up than when she's 10 feet from the ground, probably like around 15, 20 feet.
Yeah.
As my form is shifting back, I just look back and point my arm. One of the veins, quote unquote, kind of one of the tubes that connects the magical engine that keeps me moving, that runs down in between my plates through my arm, suddenly lights up as this wheel of stars that I'm carrying, this fragmented piece of a bigger machinery, starts to spin, and I point at Rayn, and suddenly she stops falling and actually hovers 20 feet from the ground safely.
Awesome. This is the first time your companions see you do this.
It almost looks like I'm shooting a gun from my arm, but instead of a laser coming out or something malicious, it's just a spark of gold, and Rayn stops falling.
Amazing. Amazing. Anything else on your turn, which was already a great reveal and a great way to help Rayn?
I would like to see, do these things here give any cover? Are these walls
No,
or what are
those
these?
those are mostly like on top of it. These are basically like buildings, like walls that you're standing next, and those round circles are
Okay.
pillars on top of it.
I will, just hide behind one of them, because for now, I'll just go over here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to do much, but until I can fully attack again and be into the battle, I'd like to, not immediately drop Rayn into the abyss. So.
Perfect. And you're...
Because I can only make her levitate, but I can't control her. So.
Gotcha. That's your turn?
I would like to... I don't know if I need to wait for my next turn, or I can do it on this turn, but it says you can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn.
You can change by altitude by up to 20 on your turn. If you're a target, you can... you could still do that on your turn. So you could, further lower her down.
I would like to deposit her on the ground, but safely.
Smooth. Smooth. She lands safely on the ground.
Cool. Great. Now I don't have to worry about maintaining the spell.
Perfect. That's your turn?
That's yeah.
At the end of your turn, Sariel, can you roll me a d10, please?
20. 2, not 20. 2.
I was like, wait, what?
That's a high D10.
we have unlocked
it's a
special
special
beholder
D10.
beams.
I rolled the percentage die, so I was like,
Yeah. Delphine, can you
Yes.
give me a Constitution saving throw?
I guess this is not charm or sleep.
No, this is not charmed, not sleep.
Oh fuck. Okay, cool. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, con save. Oh, this is a 12. I'm not
Actually-
rolling well today.
I will do something else.
Oh, what will you do?
Haha. Just give me a second. I need to find it to make sure I'm doing
This
it
is-
correctly.
Barbarian, the classic
Discovering a new
support
side.
character.
Yeah.
This is
As
is
a
amazing. What's
reaction-
happening?
Leave it. Save it for Dyphon
Are you
because
sure?
he can save it for Dyphon because he can still heal and Vola can.
Can't.
Nope.
Vola can
That's
still
fair.
heal. I think. I hope. We have health pots. Save it. We don't
Yep.
know how long the beholder
I
is
have
still up.
Health potions in the worst case. Okay,
Yeah.
then I let you take whatever is gonna happen.
A circular blast of energy hits you, Delphine, and all your joints and muscles lock up as you are considered paralyzed at this point.
Cool.
Which means for those of us who absolutely know every single status effect in the game and never had to look something up, you're considered incapacitated, can't move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and any attack that hits you within 5 feet is considered a critical hit against you. So that was at the end of Reba's turn and legendary action, and that brings us over to Dyphon.
Dyphon is pissed over this. If he was a barbarian, he would be raging, but he's not. He's definitely only a fighter. So
You can do
he's
flavor
going
raging.
He's going to flavor rage and walk past Delphine and just turn and like, get your shit together and help Rayn. Drop the longsword and just pull the javelin from his back, and he's gonna javelin a lightning this beholder.
There we go. The javelin is back.
Do it.
And to clarify, I've been reading the rules. I just make an attack against the beholder because there's nothing between us. We don't have to worry about the line. It's fine.
Gotcha.
I make an
gotcha.
attack roll.
Every
I
time.
spent like 5 minutes rereading this rule. We've got it. Look.
Yes.
That's a 3. I dropped the dice. It went
Again.
under my bed.
Oh no.
That's much better. Where's the lightning? I don't know if this hits or not, so I'm going to. This doesn't take a bonus action. Does it? No. When you make an attack roll, yeah. I'm going to channel divinity guided strike to add a +10 to this. So that's a that's a 27 because I can't know if it hits before I do it, and I'm not taking.
No,
a chance.
exactly.
No, the 17 wouldn't have. I did that before.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but
I
that
couldn't remember.
27, that hits.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna hit for sure. So that is normal. So 1d6 of just the javelin. That's a 6 plus 2, so that's 8. Plus 4d6 of lightning damage. That's
Yes.
5. That's 10. 14, 15, 16 points of lightning damage on top of that.
Marcus?
How do you want to do this?
Ah.
It's,
Yeah.
It's
We
just
never
gonna
asked how
lodge right into that center eye and just fry it from the inside out.
Right in there, the javelin pops the eyeball like a gory, disgusting balloon as the electricity skitters and scatters all over this abominable form as it starts cursing and going.
You, wielder of the accursed chains, damned, be thrice damned, be!
And then it just pops apart. A rain of gore scattering all over as this beholder is no more.
Slowed, I can take one action, but if the attack action lets me attack twice, can I attack twice?
Yes.
He's just, since the javelin's not in his hand, gonna pull out the pistol and just shoot the corpse of the beholder.
Double tap.
and just slowly start walking towards it.
Gotcha.
Pathetic. Just he's so over this.
He got
Which-
thrown in the water. No cat likes that.
Mm-mm.
Brings us out of initiative as we see Daithun double tapping the beholder. We see Delphine frozen stiff in place from magical paralysis. And we see Rayn unconscious on the ground on the edges of the cliff. And that's where we're going to end today's session and pick up again next week.
What? Rude.
We don't even get to
Oh.
heal them. Come on.
Nope.
Unbelievable.
Look, I need something to have you people come back next week. This is this cliffhangers.
Summoning the name of my favorite goblinoid. How rude.
Cliffhangers are my love language. So this has been an entire session of fighting the beholder, of defeating it. How's everyone doing here in the afterglow of this session?
Angry.
Amazing. This has been really
I think
fun.
I'm great.
Lots of dice rolling,
I'm glad that,
even against us.
yeah. Yeah. I think it was not, at least I didn't feel like the dice were all against us this time, which made for a very interesting and balanced encounter. I like that.
Oh, I need to go get my Caro die. I forgot. Before I lose it
How,
to the carpet
oh, yeah.
again.
How did you like have some of the players roll for the eye beams of the beholders?
Cool.
Makes it fun.
I
More
made sure not to use the llama die
interactive.
for that.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with these beholders, and I was also glad when, for example, when Ida said like it takes a village to run a beholder. So I like to outsource these things in these kind of encounters to just like, okay, you can do that dice roll and see what
Funny
happens.
enough, it takes a village to run a beholder, but it only takes a beholder to kill a village.
Poetic.
truly.
Perfect. This was good. I'm glad that we're back like this, that we could get back after a month break here for this little fight, and I'm already looking forward to next week. Before we wrap up here today and double tap on a beholder's corpse, I'm just going to quickly take the chance to say that we will also be back again tomorrow here on this channel. Well, not all of us, but you will see my face here on Horde of Tales again tomorrow, as I will be coming back with a creator talk with our French friend Trakiros, who is coming on here to talk about D&D, his contributions to DM's Guild bestsellers and any award-winning things like the Home Field Advantage third-party sourcebook. And I'll also talk with him why legendary resistances suck and how you can fix them. So if you want to talk, if you want to hear talking shop about D&D 5th edition and learn more about those kind of things, make sure to drop by tomorrow at which is 7 p.m. British Standard Time, and that should be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to join us for that creator talk tomorrow.
If that's normal Horde of Tales time, then yes, 2 p.m.
That's exactly. Let's make our own time zone. It's NHT, normal hot time. So you can check us out here at normal
time.
But
And
does
You
hot
heard
time
it
feel
here first,
daylight?
kids.
24/7.
Does hot time do daylight savings?
No, because we should get rid of daylight savings. And no, we do not do daylight savings.
So that means when the rest of the world does daylight savings, hot time will still.
That's why we're the hottest time. We defy what the rest of the world does.
confused. No, it wouldn't change. Everything else in relation to it changes because it's
This got more
math.
complicated than I wanted to.
Mhm.
Are there
Pythagorean
any
theorem.
other stuff anyone wants to plug before we head out for today?
I'm still on vacation technically, so I have nothing till
Are you-
back here next week.
Are you enjoying your vacation, Ida?
Yes, except for the cold I got in the last couple of days right now.
Oh.
Classic.
Classic.
Sorry to hear.
But it was
Any
very
other
good. We visited in Amsterdam. There is a houseboat. People live on boats, and there is one that is a cat sanctuary.
Aw,
We visited all the kitty cats,
Oh,
cute.
cute.
Beautiful.
all the scratches to prove it.
Perfect.
Anyone
If
else?
I
the,
don't think I have anything to plug.
No, I'm good.
I have one final thing in my own mission to plug then. Our friends over in Ireland of D8 Dungeon are
right.
organizing their D8 Drive in 2 weeks on 29th and 30th July. A streaming event with lots of fun TTRPGs to raise money for Trans Lifeline and help out the trans people all over the world. We have a lineup over at D8 Dungeons with fantastic GMs with a variety of games. We do have a lot of signups already for the games. So currently signups for the players are temporarily locked, but if there's still places available, keep an eye out on the socials from D8 Dungeons. You can find them on Twitter at D8 Dungeon. I will be running a Lasers and Feelings one-shot there on D8 Dungeon. But if you want to come and support, that's on the weekend of July 29 and July 30. That's Saturday and Sunday in 2 weeks. So keep an eye out on that. And that's all we have here for today. I want to thank all of you for coming back here. Everyone watching this, thank you very much. And we will be back with our next session next week. Same time, same place. Take care, stay safe, and we hope to see you here on Horde of Tales soon. See ya!
Pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering!